What's up guys, Grindy Gamer back at it again with another Raid Shadow Legends video. Today we're going to talk about 10 must-dos for beginners. And this video is really going to help you progress more efficient throughout the game, so that way you don't make it harder for yourself. Let's start out with number one is don't stock up on energy, arena tokens, and clan boss keys. What I mean by this is for every resource there's a maximum capacity for each one. If you hit that maximum capacity, you won't be producing any more resource. For example, for arena tokens, if you click on arena tokens, it will actually tell you how long it will take until your next arena token. So if you hit that maximum capacity, you won't be generating any more resource. For example, energy. Click on it, it'll say full. It won't be generating anymore until I hit that threshold of 129, and then it will start generating more energy. So number one is don't stock up on your resources. So number two is going to be don't waste your books. And what I mean by this is in the beginning, books are much easier to come by because of your daily logins. But towards mid-game and end-game, they're actually a lot harder to come by because you can only get them through tournaments, events, clan boss drops, or by spending real money at the shop. So use your books wisely and efficiently. Use them on champions that are going to help you progress through the game and not blindly just spending your books because a champion is good at the moment. So number two is going to be don't waste your books on champions that are not going to help you progress throughout the game. Alright, so number three is going to be planning around tournaments and events. And what I mean by this is you want to take a good look at the tournament and the events that are going on currently before you spend your resources. For example, when you look at tournaments, and on this case there is a champion training tournament which gives you points and rewards for leveling up your champion. So you want to wait until this goes live before you start leveling your champions up to really maximize and get the most out of your energy. Another event is called a champion enhancement event, which gives you points and rewards for leveling up your artifacts. So if you have artifacts that's been sitting around at level 12 and you want to max them out, this is the time to do it. Another event is called Summon Rush. Summon Rush gives you points and rewards for opening up your shards. So if you have shards that's been sitting there, this would be the time to use them. So take a look at your events and tournaments before you spend your resources. Right, so number four is going to be farming stage 3, level 12 stage 3. Level 12 stage 3 is going to be your most efficient way to get XP and silver. So if you have the double XP, you're going to get about 8,600 worth of XP per champion and about 15 to 20k worth of silver. So 12-3 is you're going to be most efficient if you're farming for XP and silver. So number 5 is going to be save your 2 times XP bonus, because in the beginning you're going to get a lot of them and you don't have to get them right away because you want to save them for their maximum value. So when you are leveling up your champion, you want to use your XP, especially if there is a champion training event, because towards the end, towards mid game and end game, double XP is actually very hard to get. You can only get them, I think, through events and tournaments. They don't even come as drops. So, if to maximize your value on the 2 times XP, you want to use them efficiently and you have to plan for it so that way you don't end up wasting it. For example, if you pop a double XP and you do not have energy saved up or gems saved up, you're practically just going to be wasting your double XP for like a 30-minute gameplay, instead of if you have energy saved up and gems saved up and you could play for hours at a time, you can really maximize that double XP. So number 5 is save your double XP. So number 6 is going to be don't spread your champions so much. So what this practically means is in the beginning you want to, it's very addicting to get a lot of champions and you want to get all these champions and you want to just max them out and level them up. Well, that's going to make your gameplay a lot longer because it's going to take you a lot longer to gear them up, to level them up and to book them. So focus on about 3 to 4 champions, especially for a campaign farmer, because your campaign farmer is going to farm level 12 stage 3, and it's really going to help you level up those champions. So don't spread your champions so much, just focus on your campaign farmer and 2 or 3 other champions that's going to really help you progress throughout the game. Alright, so number 7 is going to be don't sacrifice your rares and epics and even sometimes legendary champions for one level of the champion. So what I mean is, if you go to the tavern, right, and you have, for example, Roshguard and it's ready to go to a level 6, you do not want to sacrifice your epics and your legendary. Like, some people will put epics, legendaries, and rares in here, and it's really gonna waste them because you don't know if these champions are gonna get buffed. It even scares me just putting them in this spot, so hopefully I don't click upgrade. So be careful on your champions to sacrifice. I would suggest is you just rank up those commons and uncommons because they're very easy to get. You could get them through mystery shards, and you could even get them in the market. So when you are leveling up your champion, don't sacrifice the rares, epics, and legendaries because they could get buffed. Alright, number 8 is going to be mindful of the missions. I know a lot of people kind of ignore the missions, and so did I. I ignored the missions for quite a while, and I didn't really touch on missions. But be mindful of the missions because you can really synergize your gameplay and get the maximum value of your resource when you synergize mission with events and tournaments and your double XPs. You can really min-max your resources. So for example, in the missions, you want to take a good look. So I'm on part 3, and it will actually show you all the missions available until you get that reward. So when you are checking out your missions, be mindful of what the upcoming missions are because some missions does not carry over. For example, if you look at this, clear stage 13 or higher for Minotaur Labyrinth 10 times an auto. If I go to dungeons and I go to Minotaur grind and I auto it 10 times, it will not give me that reward when it comes up because it does not carry over. It will only give me that reward once that mission is available. So be mindful of the missions because you can actually do them with the rest of your events and tournaments, and you can really maximize your resources from them, especially on arena. As you can see, there's an arena mission, 3 missions down, 4 missions down, says defeat 10 champions in arena. So I want to maximize my resource by not defeating a lot of arenas at the moment until I get to that mission. And I know it is important to achieve and progress through arena, but just be mindful that that mission is coming up. Right, so number 8 is going to be mindful of the mission. Right. Number 9 is going to be don't sleep on the market. The market is actually probably one of the most overlooked spots in the game because a lot of people think it's just going to be a lot of low tiers, low tier artifacts, and it's just there for decoration, right? But if you actually click on the market, it'll reset every hour. And as you can see, you can get mystery shards here, and you can even get ancient shards for 200,000 silvers. Now that's a really good investment. You are spending 200,000 silver for potentially getting a legendary champion or even an epic champion. So whenever you check your market and you see shards, make sure to get the shards. It refreshes every hour, so make sure to log in every hour to just see what's on the market. You can also get artifacts here. There are some legendary artifacts here. Sometimes they'll pop up, and you can actually just check if you click on them to see their substats and their primary stats. So if you want to buy them, you can actually get them, and some of them are actually not bad. So I'm gonna get this mystery shard right now, because in mystery shards you can also pull rares. Even though it's a very low chance, there is still a chance, and they're very easy to get. So don't sleep on the market. Alright guys, and lastly, number 10 is being patient. Probably the most important thing to do in this game is just be patient. This game is very addictive, and if you do not spend money on this game, or if you don't spend very little in this game, being patient is key. As if you do all these things that I've just mentioned by mid-maxing your energy and your gems and really synergizing with the tournament events and all these things, you can really make this gameplay a lot more fun without spending real money. So just be patient. Alright guys, that is all for today. This is 10 must-dos for beginners. Comment below what you guys have done to progress through the game, make it more efficient, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys soon.